If you're looking to get into online business in 2026, or if you're already kind of started, but maybe you haven't really 100% picked something yet, I'm going to tell you the best business model that you can start in 2026, why it's the best, and what those next steps would look like for you. So, I'm going to give you an example of myself. My name's Liam. If you guys don't know me, I've been trying to make money online since I was 16. I'm 19 now, and I started like every good little entrepreneur, started with drop shipping, right? I actually made a sale on eBay, but I realized, you can't sell stuff on eBay when you're under 18. So that didn't work. I tried Instagram theme pages. I grew it up quite a bit, but I got scammed. Nobody would buy my product. I didn't know how to sell, anything like that. So that at the end of the day failed as well. Tried appointment setting. I spent almost $5,000 on a mentorship for this. Tried appointment setting. Again, got on a terrible offer. I kind of knew what I was doing, but not really. And I didn't have the discipline to do it. And that was all from like my 16 to 18, almost 19. And when I turned 19, and again, this was like 10 months ago, I got into this business model that I'm going to talk to you today, and it has changed my life forever. In the past 10 months, I have learned probably 2 or 3x what I've learned in the past 2 years that I was trying this before. Again, this is in 10 months. This is how this business model that I'm doing is going to set me up for success and how I'm already seeing success. For example, I made $1,000 yesterday. If any of you are following my story, you would have saw I posted this on my story. My whiteboard here, I can even show you guys this. January 12th, $1,000, trying to hit my first 10K month by this quarter. I say this quarter because I truly believe I can hit it by this quarter, right? It's not this year. I'm very close, and I know that I'm close. So what is this business model that I'm going to talk about today? What it is it's an AI agency. Now, I want to shoot down something before I talk about any of this. The AI agency space is riddled with info marketers because this is the hottest topic. This is the hottest opportunity out there right now. Now, because it's going to be rife with people trying to get opportunity from it from all angles, right? And unfortunately, info is one of the easiest opportunities to get this from. So you see people like, Wyatt Roderick, Carson Reed, Albert Olgard, all of these people, Liam Motley and that Asian guy, they're pretty good. But all in all, don't let that leave a bad taste in your mouth. I'm going to say this from my perspective, from an honest perspective, right? I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on this, only have 400 subscribers, right? Like at the end of the day, what I say, it's not going to be, I'm not a marketing genius, right? And you know this talking. But I'm going to tell you how it myself has changed my life for the better and how you can potentially emulate that. So the reason I got into this is probably something very similar to why you got into something like this, or even why you clicked on this video. But I wanted to do something with AI, and I wanted to do something with grabbing people's attention. Marketing, I guess you could say. Now, I was more on the content side, like I was posting content. I was looking to implement AI into my content. And that's when I saw that video from Wyatt Roderick. It was like selling shovels in the AI gold rush. He sold me. I booked a call with him. I spent $5,000 on his course. Now, this course wasn't the best, but I'm not going to go on a tangent on that. I chose this for two main reasons, right? One, because I want to learn AI, because AI is the next biggest thing, right? People are talking about an AI bubble. Maybe there's going to be an AI bubble, but I'm telling you right now, the stuff that comes out, if there even is a bubble, the stuff that is going to come out of it is going to be so much more than any other bubble we've seen in history. Even the internet bubble, right? You still got Google out of it. You still got Microsoft, all of this. The world is changing, and if you can get on this wave, you're going to be set up for success very well later on. Now, secondly, and this is why I strongly and firmly believe this is the best business model you can get in. An agency in and of itself doesn't have to be an AI agency, but an agency, you learn all of the necessary skills that you are going to need to learn in business. So just to give you two examples of this, marketing and sales. Marketing is so important. Marketing on either ads, marketing on content, marketing on your funnels, your sales process is another thing, but your funnels, all of this is going to be paramount to the stuff that you make an online business. Unless you're doing you know, drop shipping. You don't need a sales funnel for that. But anything else, you think of it, right? YouTube content. You have to learn how to market. You have to learn how to package that video, that value, that content, whatever that is, into a digestible thing for people to pay attention to, right? And that's what marketing is. Same with ads, right? You got to construct the hook, construct the body, construct the visuals, have a clear CTA, get people into your sales process, have the headline there, have something that relates to them, gets their pain points, right? Makes them want to click and book. You got to ask qualification questions, add social proof, add, value, all of this. And that's very, very, very important for any sort of business. Again, besides like drop shipping. Besides drop shipping, you need it, right? Huge example of that. If you're going to create your own websites, you're going to need to know your landing page, your funnel, your ads, all of that. Unless it's like day trading. Other than that, this is going to be one of the most important skills you will ever learn. Now, secondly, is sales. Now, sales and marketing go hand in hand, but when I'm talking about sales, I'm talking about not even just like the B2B calls you're going to hop on, not the B2C calls you're going to hop on, the sales calls. I'm talking about you presenting yourself, you being able to present an offer, to be able to sell you and the offer that it is, whatever it is you're doing, to an extent where people are going to buy, right? At the end of the day, what sales is, it's someone buying something, right? Someone paying for something that you are delivering, right? That you're servicing. There's a reason why 79% of billionaires, self-made billionaires, start in sales. And it's so important to learn this. I cannot stress this enough. If I was 16 again, I would tell myself, go straight into sales, nothing else, right? Learn psychology, learn sales, marketing, all of this. And that goes hand in hand with psychology. If you guys haven't watched any of my videos, you'll know, really big on psychology. I believe psychology is one of the most important things that anyone can study. But you learn sales, you learn marketing. What else? What else do you learn? You learn everything. You learn fulfillment, right? You learn proper client communication. That's another big one, right? If a client's mad at you and your response is, yeah, go kick rocks, buddy, I don't want you, and you didn't truly mean that, you could have just lost the client, right? Let's say that client is paying you a $2,000 a month retainer and something that could have been solved relatively easily. Guess what? You just lost potential $20,000, right? Let's say they work with you for a year. That's huge, right? Client communication. Being able to handle different sales situations on the spot. For example, yesterday, we had a call with one of our clients who we ran ads for a month. And he said he wanted to move forward. We tried to upsell him. We didn't know how to upsell, and it went terribly. It went very, very bad. Honestly, we probably would have lost this guy if we didn't have somebody else jump in and basically save us. So that's very, very important, right? And that's one of the only business models that you'll ever learn with this, right? The B2B, it's annoying, it sucks, but I'm telling you, if you can learn this, you can conquer any business model. You'll have the sales knowledge to do it. You'll have, just the understanding of people. Sales is transference of emotion. It's understanding people. And it's perceived value. One of the people in my community, he's giving us a lot of sales help right now. He was saying that, sales is the perceived deal that people get. It's not the actual deal, right? For example, you think of, let's say you're selling a car. Ticket price is $10,000. You say that it's, $20,000 to the people buying. They're like, yeah, I don't know, $20,000 if you give it to me for $2,000 off, then yeah, we can do it. You're not going to sit there as soon as they say, yeah, I'll do it for 18. You're not going to be like, okay, sold, sign right here. It's not what you're going to do, right? You're going to be like, oh, okay. You're going to pretend that they're getting a really good deal. And then guess what you do next? You don't give them the $2,000, you give them $1,500 off. Because then they think they still got a deal, but if you gave them what they wanted, they're going to ask for more, right? So just even that, right? That I'm learning right now. It's sales, right? It's marketing. And you cannot tell me that me knowing that is going to do me any harm more than good. Just something to put into consideration. But all in all, right, AI agency, you're taking the hottest topic we've almost ever had with AI, still buzzword, very marketable, with the skills of an agency that are going to benefit you in all areas of your life, no matter what business model, even if you don't like the agency, whatever business model you move into next, you're going to be set up very well for the future. Now, how can you learn this? My recommendations, and by the way, one thing you can instantly do to learn this, join my free AI agency Discord. I'm not selling you anything. There's no course in there. It's completely for free. Me and my boy are in there. You know, I'm in there with one of my boys right now, right? And this guy joined like a month ago or like a week ago, by the way. He's a killer. And if you're a killer in this, by the way, we will give you privileges to us. And it's completely for free. All you have to do is show up, right? If we know you're a killer, we're happy that that you will show up. So that's number one thing you can do. Number two, you know, there's so much free information on YouTube. Wyatt Roderick, Carson Reed, they give some good free sauce. Now, don't get their paid stuff. I've been in their paid stuff, paid thousands of dollars for it, telling you it's not worth it. But they do give a lot of free stuff on that, and just learn it. Cameron England, very, very, very good for the agency game. One of the top out there, right? And I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on this information. Cameron England, one of the best people out there. And at the end of the day, you just got to execute, right? You just got to try. If you don't have money for ads, start cold calling, right? Start making content. If you do have money for ads, start learning ads. Ads is another one. Facebook ads, huge, 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 right? Even if later down the road, it's going to be very big. So that is what I have to say for today. Again, if you're starting or if you're new, you're just novice, go into an AI agency. I'm telling you, it's gonna be probably one of the harder business models to do, but at the end of the day, that hardness is going to come with the best growth possible. So make sure to do that. All in all, but that is my take on the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to join that free AI agency Discord. Again, completely for free. We give resources. We give free help. Anything. Do that. As well, follow my Instagram. I do daily updates on my AI agency. As well, if you guys want to DM me, just DM me. I respond to all my DMs. I love talking to people. Again, I'll answer any questions you guys want. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to follow, join, subscribe for the journey. And above all, stay wise.